The Titanic secret the ocean never revealed. April 10th, 1912. The North Atlantic Ocean was silent. No storms. No massive waves. No warning signs, just darkness. A darkness so deep and cold, it seemed endless. Somewhere in the middle of that freezing Atlantic night, more than 2,200 passengers and crew drifted across the ocean aboard the most luxurious ship, the RMS Titanic. A ship people believed could never sink, but within just a few terrifying hours, more than 1,500 people would disappear beneath the icy black water forever. And over 100 years later, the world is still asking the same haunting question. Was it really just an accident? Or did the ocean hide something far more mysterious that night? Because deep beneath the Atlantic, the Titanic still refuses to give up all its secrets. In 1912, the Titanic was not just a ship. It was a symbol of human ambition, a floating palace designed to prove mankind had conquered nature itself. Everything about it was designed to shock the world. Massive first-class suites, luxury restaurants, crystal chandeliers, smoking lounges, elegant staircases, electric elevators, even a heated swimming pool. For wealthy passengers, the Titanic felt more like a royal palace than a ship. Millionaires walked its halls in expensive suits. Immigrant families stared in awe at the giant vessel, believing it would carry them toward a better life in America. Children played along the decks, while musicians performed elegant music in the dining halls. Newspapers proudly called it the unsinkable ship. And perhaps that was the beginning of the tragedy, because history has shown something dangerous about human beings. On April 10th, 1912, Titanic departed Southampton, England. Crowds gathered at the docks just to watch the giant ship leave. Nobody watching that departure could possibly imagine what would happen only days later. At first, the voyage seemed perfect. The engines thundered deep below the ship as Titanic pushed westward, but the Atlantic Ocean was already changing. Several ships nearby began reporting dangerous iceberg activity. Wireless radio operators aboard received warning after warning. Some messages were delivered, others were ignored. One warning may never have reached the bridge at all. By the night of April 14th, the conditions were terrifyingly perfect for disaster. The ocean suddenly became calm. Too calm. Normally, waves crash against icebergs, creating white water. But that night, the sea was silent. The icebergs were almost invisible. At 11:40 p.m., a lookout standing high above the deck suddenly froze. Directly ahead, an enormous iceberg appeared. Iceberg. Right ahead. The warning bell rang across the ship. Officers reacted instantly. The wheel turned sharply. But Titanic was simply too large, too powerful to stop in time. The iceberg scraped along the ship's side like a giant blade, deep below the waterline. Multiple compartments ripped open, and freezing Atlantic water exploded into the ship. At first, many passengers barely noticed. Some laughed about the strange vibration. Card games and music continued. But deep below deck, crew members were staring at something horrifying. The water was rising far too fast. Captain Edward Smith entered the design room. Then came the realization. Titanic would sink. Definitely. As the truth spread, panic took over. Crew members uncovered lifeboats, but Titanic did not carry enough for everyone. The orchestra continued playing music to calm people. Women cried. Families desperately searched for one another. As the front of Titanic slowly sank deeper, the angle became steeper. Furniture crashed. Glass shattered. Then, darkness. At 2:20 a.m., Titanic vanished beneath the Atlantic forever. Thousands were thrown into freezing water. Then, silence. In the years after, rumors exploded. Was it secretly switched with its sister ship, Olympique? Was it an insurance scam? Divers reported eerie feelings, unexplained knocking sounds. One crew described it as an underwater graveyard. In 1985, Robert Ballard finally located the wreck. What he discovered shocked the world. Titanic had split in half, scattered between the halves. Personal belongings, shoes, suitcases, watches, silent reminders of lives that vanished. Bacteria are consuming the wreck piece by piece. One day, the ship may disappear completely beneath the Atlantic. But even if the wreck vanishes, its mystery never will. Some secrets were never meant to be found.